What's up, Chroma Clubbers and Doodle Clubbers? Embrace the power of the doodle! Okay, well, today I went and I met the tester again and I got some feedback. I also worked on the Doodle World, and I'm going to walk through kind of the intro now for the Doodle World so you get an idea of exactly how it works now. This is the part where you draw your avatar. But I showed this to the player, and I don't know if they were just playing it to be polite. Um, and I did ask them would they prefer to play this game over some of the other games, and they still preferred the other games. So I don't know if they actually still like this game or if they're just trying to be neat because they just met to kind of give feedback, and sometimes it's just exciting to meet a game developer or something else like that. But it seems like there's some hope, there's some promise, so at least we're on the right track. But let me know what you think. They did say that the game needs to be kind of developed some more. And so I'm going to work on kind of adding stuff and improving some stuff. I also noticed that we do need those bases that players will hopefully make for base week so that we can add them to the game. And those will be the choices or some of the choices that players can use as they try to doodle stuff in the game. I also realized that turning those 2D doodles into 3D may not be enough. That I showed them kind of, I don't know if some of you remember, but we actually had those kind of like tubes, 3D tubes that you could doodle stuff with. And I showed him that, and he actually liked that. So he was saying that it needs to be a mix of all of this. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think I'm going to stick with the 2D marker at first, and then maybe later on we'll phase in the kind of the 3D markers. And I think the mix might work, but we'll see. Let me know what you think. I just walked through kind of the intro tutorial, and I know that I still have to add some more. I'm trying to get stars here, so let me see if I can. There you go. I wouldn't say these are the best, but it's interesting. Okay, but this is how the intro works now, and then you have to go find a tree, and then you're going to have to turn the tree into a 3D type tree, and then you kind of build your forest. So let me know if you have any feedback on the intro for the world, but that's it for now. So we're kind of like in a middle way, like, it isn't necessarily the best game yet, but it isn't the worst game. And so we've got something, we've just got to develop it. We've got about 21 days left, and then we'll see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. But we've really got to release this hopefully by the end of the weekend because we got to release it, get feedback, improve it, and put it out there and just see how that works on the actual devices. So on to Ask CCH. What is CCH? Asks Tracy Louise, 1977. CCH stands for Chroma Club Helper, and that's kind of like a Doodle Club Helper, except CCH helps with Chroma Club. Sprinky asks, what will happen to Doodle Club once the 23 and actually now 21 days are up? All I can say is we have to do our best until then and pray. That's all I'm going to say. We got to do our best. That's all I got to say. Um, and that also brings up another point. Doing our best means, we have a good game, but I think the game itself has to be fun, and that means keeping it funny. So I think the game is finally getting fun, but we got to keep it funny. And I have some ideas for that. If you have any suggestions for that, let me know. Aliyah asks, how do you feel about everyone leaving Doodle Club? It makes me sad because I grew up on Doodle Club. It's been almost 4.5 years for me. Well, that's why we have to do this and change to the Doodle World because guess what? Times change, things change. You have to keep up to date. And if you don't, people leave. Just like I've seen you play other games, Aliyah, and you don't feel sad about that. Look, ultimately, we have to keep this game fun, exciting, and if we don't, then people leave, and that's what happened. And hopefully, we've got 21 days to give our best, make the most of every moment, and we'll see what happens. Things can turn around, by the way. Just remember, this isn't a death sentence. We can turn this around, and we will. Galaxy loves Easter asks, will anything related to Doodle Club be in the virtual world other than marker and gel? By the way, thanks for helping out on Doodle Club. Yeah, I think we'll have base stickers that we'll also add to the Doodle world because um, I noticed with the testers that like they said that they were open to actually choosing pre-made stickers and coloring those too. So I think we need a mix of both. And so that'll definitely be in there. I think we'll definitely have colors. And then finally, is there anything else that you want us to add? I mean, the jobs and some of these other things, we'll kind of have probably portals for those. But let me know if there's anything else you really want me to add from Doodle Club, and I'll consider it. Finally, White Lion asks, what made you think of the idea of making a Doodle Club Chroma Club? Um, I just did projects with other players or with other people in the real world, and I really enjoyed I saw the power and fun of working with other people to do creative and amazing things, and I wanted to share that experience with players. So that's why I'm really just focused on projects. I feel like there's so many other games where they will make a virtual world where it's just about entertainment or fun, and they would love to do that, and I just don't care as much to do that. I'll learn from it, but really my goal is to inspire you and everyone else to do awesome projects. And hopefully I've done that. And if you have any suggestions on ways I can do more of that, let me know. That's it for now. So thanks again for all of the questions. Take care and embrace the power of the doodle. Um, Hope everyone is excited about Base Week. Take care.